Why? It's me, but at what cost? You have hiccup. Is it picking me up now? Okay. You have hiccup. Hola. Hola. Wie geht's? I hope I pronounced that right. Now I should have a little BGM going. Oh, good. Oh, good. I think I've actually heard a German person pronounce starting VOD ambience. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard a German person pronounce before. So if I hear it pronounced once or twice, then I can usually pronounce it myself. I'm very good at imitating, not so good at innovating. I feel like I'm floating here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Please excuse me, I'm eating again. I'm such a lame guy. Schlukov. Oh, mukbang. No, no. Just normal food. Normal food in a normal amount. Are you getting any of the low hum? I've got a little bit of it. It's a little weird. Is that a Pikachu? Does it sound bad? Should I take it out or should I leave it in? Because it's an ambience, I can get rid of it. Yeah, I like it in the background of stuff because it kind of drowns out some of the other low-end sounds that might distract. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I might actually This is a totally professional setup. I've got the mics just sitting on top of the drawing pad. If I accidentally hit one, it's going to fly across the room. Anyway. I'm not quite sure what that symbol is. Pasta that. Yep, it is pasta actually. I eat a ton of pasta. A ton of pasta. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's drink that. This is going to tax my computer quite a bit. But it's necessary. I forgot to write down the art that I was going to be working on today. Hmm. Goomy smell. Okay. Yes. So we have the main drawing screen, which you see over my head. And then we have what's going to be the reference screen. So right now, let me move this over. There it is. Yeah, so you see where my mouse is. This is going to be the reference screen. So any image that I'm drawing over here should be on this screen over here eventually. But right now I'm using this to take the notes. So Photoshop hair on a nose. Okay, easy enough. What is this called? Goomy smell. It's 2 U's and 1 M. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a weird place to put it. I'm not super sure where I should have it besides that. Goomy smell. It's G-U-U-M-I. I'll show you a Goomy in just a moment. It's a mascot for this lady that's on the screen. Also, be thinking about... Yeah, that's the spelling of Goomy. Think about what would make more sense for art with reference, where I can put this screen, where it makes more sense and it looks intentional. Let me know when I'm done writing down. So okay, there's one. What's this one? Sniffs? Yeah, more sniffs. Okay. Is this Goomy? Yeah. Goomy with odd expression and swirling scent marks. Let's narrow the expressions down here. Let's figure out what we were talking about.
Use the wrong word. You're aromatic.
Okay. She says here you're aromatic. Aromatic. Okay. Next one. Goomy on a Febreze bottle. Okay. Ooh, if I put the drawing program full screen, and then the chat below, the stuff on the left, and the reference below, the stuff on the right. So like, hold on. Let's see here. So let's say BG art. Where's the black? There it is. Let's take the BG art. Oh no, don't even worry about this. Left screen, middle screen. We take the middle screen, put that over there, move it down a bit. Okay, and then we take the, BG art hide. Now we enlarge that just a bit. Okay, and then we take, what was it? Chat below the stuff on the left. Chat we can actually shrink a little bit, so let me put the black up. Let's do chat shrunk just a bit and over, like so. Then we do black, we shrink it down a bit, like so. Then we take this one, move it over here, shrink it just a little more, and we get rid of the, or we move the socials over. Yeah, over here. How's that? Does that look better? Chat probably too small. Is it too small? Is it good? Are we successful? Okay. Good, good. What's this? This is a weird color. I don't normally use this. Zoom in highlight. Maybe a semi-transparent black box around a red. Oh, okay. Let's write that down. So this is going to be interesting. It's a red border box with black semi-transparent around it. Okay. Now that's going to be very, very specific. Let me see. Let me see. A nice sweet aroma for oh, I see. So that idea was actually kind of complex. So I'm going to build a Febreze bottle, or probably not draw it, probably yoink it from somewhere, then color up the logo with something else. Going to put a picture of a gumi that I draw on it, and then as the scent I'm going to write in something like sweet summertime aroma. And then when she talks about it in the video, I'm going to zoom in on the label, which already says sweet summertime aroma, as a sort of animation in the middle of this. So that's cool. I'm glad I thought of that this morning sometime. What's we got over here? Okay. Ikumi on a clear perfume with pink liquid. Okay. What's next here? Picture an animation sequence. Put a regular gumi in a clear jar. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. Got that. I hope y'all can hear my writing. That's part of the experience, I think. Put a candle heater under the jar. Okay. Several images of melting gumi. Gumi now melted in the shape of the jar. I already wrote that down. What smell is this? Okay, that's words. Image of a different wax warmer. Followed by a pony in a jar with a gumi face. If you know, you know. Followed by, what is this pink one? Okay. That whole time I could hear my joints creaking through the microphone. Feels bad. Okay. Let's get that taken care of. Get rid of that. Bring up our good friend Mozilla. Huh? Okay. I have a better idea. Why don't I draw a nose and then Photoshop a tumbleweed on the nose as if it was hair? Something's humming. If I twist the mics a weird way, they hum. Looking, looking, looking. Okay, we have our nose. We have our nose, people. Can you hear the high-pitched noise? There's a high-pitched noise when the tablet turns on because the pen is close. That's kind of weird. Never noticed that before. It's a little better. Let's do this. Let's put this down there. Spacing 0, hardness, force, opacity. Okay. Now, let's do the nose. Let's do side. Well, first, let's put something through the middle here. Okay. Make it a little straighter. And we're going to go arced down. Arced down. We've got our mid. Got our upper nostril. Upper nostril. Curving back around. Wow. Proportionally, it's a bit weird. Let's round this out a bit. Round this, whoop, round it out just a bit there. Make this a bit wider. Okay. That's big. Sweet. Okay. Let's do the interior here. We're gonna have this kind of in there. We're gonna have this. It's kind of the dark into the light. It's kind of flat. It's actually kind of concave. Let's do a little more concave there. Just a little more. Okay. That's probably good. That's probably it. So, now we've got the shape. this weird like. And then there's okay. Yes. We are making progress. Making progress. The wonderful, wonderful vehicles. It's kind of funny how the dark patch of the nose also continues to like the darkest patch of inside the nose. Very interesting. Rearranging some mics so it's a little easier to talk one-to-one. Okay, the rest of this is shading stuff. I forgot I was still on the wrong one. That's better. That's better. Just gonna hollow that out a little bit. Tweak it, tweak it. This is really what I should do before I finalize anything, is tighten up the lines just a little bit. Do, 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 do. Okay. Now that we have the base nose, the very, very basest of noses, I need another bite. I also need to flip this over here, flip this over here, and re-expand that. Okay. Okay. So we've got the outline now. I'm going to do a base color. I'm going to darken. Oh no. Just knock it out of my hand, why don't you? Seems okay. Let's do a little. Oops. There we go. Yeah, let's just do the whole thing and then color over. Okay, and now we zoom in. We just go down one side. I've been meaning to ask, how is the ASMR aspect of this? Is it ASMR-y enough? Is it relaxing? Is it fun to listen to? Somebody let me know when you watch this. If you make it this far into the video without falling asleep. Okay, I think that's it for that. Now we need to darken it up just a little bit toward red, I think. We'll give this a shot. Let's call it shading layer applies over there. I'm going to turn the opacity, force, hold on. I might just clean it up after. Yeah, let's make the size bigger. Bigger. And then let's take the hardness down to 50% or so. Make it a little smaller once we get over here. I'm going to try cleaning up the lines after this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now what if I went back here, did a bit of lightening, you woke up this morning and this morning you woke up? It is almost 3 a.m., sir. It's almost 3 a.m. and you have awoken in time for nothing really good. I mean, it depends. It depends on your definition. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. I think this is too dark. I think this is too dark. So I'm going to throw away this layer. I'm going to create a new layer. Yeah, we'll call it that. Then I'm going to do my light straight down the middle. Let's increase the spacing here. Let's do like 28. Whoa. Now that's crazy. We went from overbearing to actually shading. Wow. Maybe that's what the other one lacked. Let's go back. This. And instead of doing a bunch of crazy stuff, I'm just going to shift it down a little bit. Hold on, go back here. And then shift it down just a couple of shades. And let's see what that gets us. Your hands and feet. Bro, you should get that checked out. No, I'm kidding. It's so subtle. I kind of like this. I kind of like this a lot. The only thing is I want it to apply a little faster. And then we do followed by oh my goodness. I do want to add just a hint of red. Let's try this. Oh. Just a hint. That's not bad, eh? That's not bad. Now, the trick. The trick. This is totally working with just my amateur knowledge here. So this is the trick I'm going to do. You ready for it? this bigger. And we're just going to clean the outside. Be kind of careful with it, though. We just want to reach the black and overlap slightly, because that outer line, because it's higher up in the layers, it's going to keep the rest of the messy shading at bay. Now I am going to just, and then we're going to base color and adjust. A little bit of mess is okay. Then we're going to take our background out. Ah, look at that. So the nostrils are not very well done. I need to zoom in and do some work on those. So we're going to bring up the opacity and the force. We're going to zoom in. In this case, what do I want? Right along there. Okay. It's okay if it has a bit of lightness, because that's just yeah. And now we're going to take this and we're going to go way darker. It's a little odd. I'm shading on the base color instead of on the shading layer. I was wondering why that was doing that. Now we know. Let's zoom out. That's not bad. Where the heck did that come from? Okay, we're going to delete that. That wasn't too bad. Did that seriously take an hour though? Did I just spend an hour drawing a nose? Anyway. We got that. I'll probably put you back to sleep, Melon, with my rambling and scratching. Tea. You know what? I think that's perfect just the way it is. Mission number 1 accomplished. Gumi with a weird look being sniffed. Or with scent particles coming off. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is look under Ikumi here. Oh my goodness. I think I could make this work. I think I could. Okay, so in this case, we're starting with the template already here. This does make things easier. So what I'm going to do here, oop, opacity up, hardness up, force up, spacing down. Okay, so now we have the Gumi itself with all the shading on the horns already, and we can draw in our own face. Just making sure it looks clean everywhere. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now this outline will probably be the basis for all of the Gumis I do, because it's just so much easier than doing them from scratch every single time. Plus, it's only going to get seen for like 5 seconds at the most. So why draw when I can't speed draw? Why draw from scratch 7, 8 different drawings when I could reuse a previous artwork and adapt it to a new thing? Now, I ripped these off of somewhere, not to use directly, but so that I could reference them, practice drawing expressions, so the note here is Gumi with a weird look, aromatic, as in scented. So Ikumi is saying that the Gumis smell. She said they're stinky at first, and then she said they're aromatic. Then later in the video she says they smell good. So in this case we've just been insulted, we the Gumis. So we need a face that reflects either disbelief that she is attempting to assuage our anger, or we need a face that's weirded out at being sniffed or thought of as a sniff thing. And actually, this face is speaking to me. This face could be too. So this is like an angry face, or a face. That's the true anger. I actually really like these expressions. I think I just keep these around because It's got some of the more animalistic looks. Like this one's got ears and a mouth that I can slap on the W shape with a little bit of extra, but it's kind of cut in at the corners. I don't have that in my mind yet. These are a lot more expressive, I think. A lot less cut and dried, and I do not remember who drew this sheet. I like this face. I like this face. This face is also pretty good. I think I should draw this one. Okay. Let's bring that over. Whoa. That's what I get for limiting my drawing space. Okay, so let's. Oh. There it is. Okay. Let's expand that a bit. Oh, they're all so good. They're all so good. Just a doubting face. Maybe this one is best for doubting. This one is best for doubting. Okay. Well, let's expand that again. Let's create a new layer. We're going to call it Sketch Expression Doubt. I'm going to decrease the size, make sure the spacing, hardness, force, and opacity are all good. We're going to swap, make sure this one's all black, which it is. Zeros is black. Now, let's have a that one and a that one. Just a little sharper there. We want a solid top here. We want this to come round. This to come round. Let's make this smaller. Okay. Okay. Should have left the hands, huh? side to it. I might. Those little arms are cute. Wow. That was very wrong. Connecting to chat. Am I disconnected? Welcome to chat room. Let's make the line 7 thick for the mouth. And then we do a little with a little maybe that one. I kind of want it to be more dense though. More dense. Ooh. There's more dense. How big is this? Let's zoom in. Excuse me. What was that? Okay. That was an outline. That's not the color. Hold on. Okay. So I actually want a new layer. Let's put it under outline. Hold on here. Let's use the regular brush. And then maybe we use a different brush. Let's turn our spacing down. do a alpha lock. There it is. And we'll do a like that. Okay. We'll turn our opacity way down. Not that far, like 20, 20. Hardness, we'll do like a 50. And then the spacing we will increase to 10. Then, swap over here. Make the size a bit bigger. I thought the spacing was supposed to be 10. Oh, spacing increased. I mean, that probably looks good. Actually, yeah, let's not even shade. Let's not even shade in the corners. Okay, well, let's switch back here. Size down. We want our spacing down again. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Size down even further. How would we do the blush? Same direction here. What's going on here? Opacity, spacing, hardness, force. Oh, the alpha lock. Okay. Such a weird angle. Little less bicep. That's one way to do it. Get around the difficult areas first. The outline. Now let's zoom back. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. My goodness. My goodness. I think the expression could have been bigger, but having a small expression and a big body is also good. And the fact that its arms are so much skinnier than the rest of its body is freaking amazing. Whose cat is this? And why is it sassing me right now? Okay. How does one create aroma? Let's create clouds or gas. so big. Let me go over here. Excuse me. Bruh. Bruh. I think this is it. I think this is the picture. Let's cancel. I don't want it to appear in whatever the heck distant folder that is. I want it in the desktop. Yo. It almost looks pleased with itself, doesn't it? It's so smug for being so smelly. Okay, there's that one. Now what do we do? Consult my list here. So we have Art of Gumi with a weird look. Aromatic with smell wafting. Next we have a Gumi on a Febreze bottle. Now let me do a thing real quick. We gotta make sure. I'm going to move this over here. I wish Windows would stop trying to pull stuff up. I actually don't need the reference. I am looking. There it is. Gumi Stench. This was a weird thing. I noticed that YouTube videos will change the color around the edge based on the colors on the video portion. It was very odd to discover that. Where is... There it is. Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's make that bigger. I can zoom in too. Okay, so the next Gumi, since I have that, let's just delete the layers, the little wiggle around the eyes, delete that layer, delete the arm color, delete the aroma. Okay, and we're left with template Gumi, with about 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes to go. And we are going to do a Gumi on a Febreze bottle with sweet summertime aroma. Sweet summertime aroma. So, what expression do we want to add? First off, let me, there we go, and then we turn the spacing there. And then I'm going to swap to mouse. Swap to mouse. So the gumi is going to be on a Febreze bottle. What's a good Febreze good scent? That might be a good one for that. That might be a good one. That might be a good one. So we've got a triangle here. No. So either super happy XD face, lovey-dovey face, which we might save for later, or mischievous cat-like face. Sweet summer scent. I guess we could also star eyes. Why not this one? That's adorable as frick. So let's... I always pick up the pen and then have to put it back down immediately. Okay. So we've got gigantic triangles here. We're gonna work, and then we're gonna zoom in about like that. So we want something like, the heck is, oh, it's green. Why is it green? Because I didn't change it back. Shame on me. Okay, so we want on either side of the face. So let's do mouth here. Let's do, yeah. And then we do, here's a point right here. Here's a point right here. And then we go up, up. That's definitely not up. Up, down. You sleep. I knew you would. My things are very relaxing and boring. These do not look the same at all. Squeeze me. Hardness, oh, force. Hardness, opacity. A bit better. Bye bye. Bye bye, Melon. Catch you later. Catch you later. This isn't long enough. Let's try that. That's better. That's better. Let's do a little. It's cute. It's cute already, and I just got started with it. It's okay. It's okay, Pressure. It's okay, Pressure. What if we put a tongue in there too? Let's give that a shot. Let's do. If I mislabel something, I adjust it like that. So I want my outline expression at about there. I want it above. Then here I want that, and I want to move that down there. So let's do the outline reel. I like to put it at 3 to 5. Let's see if I can maybe zoom in a bit here. Confident line, confident, smooth, confident. That's not very confident. Smooth. Whew. Smooth. Confident. Confident. Smooth. Confident. Smooth. Okay. Okay. I think we've got pretty good design here. So let's I like this. So we have an outline this way. Matter of fact, let's fix the outline on some of these. Hold on. Hold on. Shrink that. slowly but steadily winning the race. Wait a second here. There. I was like, why is it coloring over the borderline here? Didn't make much sense to me. Go back around the borders here and clean up. Having the outlines as a darker color than the quote-unquote black that I'm using. Makes it a little clearer. Defines the shapes a little better. Now obviously outside of this, I guess this would be called stylized form of art. Having this many lines is probably bad. Unless you really, really want to have a super sharp divide. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, what about just shifting this up here? Doesn't have to be. Yeah, there we go. Slider down. Let's take it. What's a good tongue color? A good tongue color. Great question. I don't want it to be too dark. Tongues are mostly pink, if I recall. So a lightish pink is probably just what we want here. Yo, it's cute. Yo, it's cute. Cute me. Let's do. I mean, you can see it's not bad for my first attempt at this expression found here. I might have stylized it a bit further by taking just thick lines and drawing in the X so that it looks more like eye scrunch. You know, when you close your eyes, or someone closes their eyes. I guess you can't see it if it's you doing it, but someone closes their eyes and the lines scrunch around. I think it indicates more of a line scrunch. However, this is also very, very clear, whereas the line scrunch is not exactly as clear, I think. So, I think probably a good stylistic choice given the nature of the assignment here. Let's see. This is the gumi that's going on the Febreze bottle. Seems legit. Seems legit. I'm going to Gumi XD. Each one of these, the cat says oink. What? Are you crazy? Ace, what's happening? Good to see you again. Just as I'm closing up stream. Ah, man. But, oh, let me double check this. Yeah, we've got Gumi XD over there. That's good. So, let's do this. Discard. We'll do one more thing. We'll do one more thing and then we'll call it for today. So what I want to do, I'll dismiss that for now. I want Febreze, at least Gecko Mitt. Is there one for summer? Gain, antibacterial, air, ocean, dairy. I think fabric is probably spring and renewal, but we can change that. Oh boy, we can change that. Extra strength fabric. Hawaiian Aloha. Surely there is one that's just summer. Let me see. Air effects. Caribbean escape. Textile. I don't like any of those. Let me double check something here. Gumi on a Febreze. Sweet summertime aroma is what's going to be on the bottle because we're going to use it in an animation. We don't want extra stuff if we can help it. Fabric Auto, extra strength, gain. What if we changed this to pain? 3K by 3K. Okay. Now we're cooking. We're going to import that. We're going to do a little magic wand here. Have a look. Since it's a JPEG, I've got to add one of those. Pop. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough on the edge. You almost can't tell that it had some white, except when you're looking around some of the curves. The entire thing is curved, yes. So, we're going to do a couple things here. I totally had the spelling of Febreze wrong. Okay. So, I'm going to do a little something here. How do I change that G to a P? Let's start with like green. Oh, I know how. If I extend this off the bottom. So what I want to do is select this particular white, which is pure white. Actually, it is pure white. So we are going to zoom in a little further and very carefully. Okay, and then we are very carefully going to decrease the size here. I need the green, kinda, sorta. I want to add the orange first. We're going to add the orange here. We're going to make this just a bit thicker too, around the edge here. See how that is more closely resembling. It's just a little more trim there. Make it look a little fancier. Then we're going to add a bit more orange down here. Okay. Now we add the white. Let me zoom in. And then we're going to add some green, actually. We got the darker green. Gonna make it thick. I should note, I am not an image manipulation expert. And then we add the lighter green. Let's go. Like that. Then I want to switch to the white. I want to just edge that out. And then we'll switch to the orange, thicken it, straighten it. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's kind of funny. Pain scent perfume. Okay. How is fabric trademarked? How the heck did they trademark the word fabric? Unless it's in relation to Febreze. Febreze fabric? Is that the trademark? Because it's not just fabric. I'm gonna do a thing. We've got our desktop. It's called Gumi XD. And let's shrink. this. No. I want to click the Gumi and move the Gumi. I think I should put it right here. Good. Now, zoom, zoom, zoom. The lengths I go to shitpost, I tell you what. Yeah, I knew that was just slightly off from white. But let's... We're gonna start fresh right here. Right here. And this doesn't have to be perfect, but it will be seen in the edit. Okay. So, what we're going to do now let's take this vibrant pink. I think that makes a good one, and then we will. This looks kind of like an Arial or a Sans. I think it's an Arial font. Let's try it. Let's try it and see. Arial. Click. Let's do Arial Bold. Oh my goodness. Let's make the size like 50. Stretch it like that. Okay. What was the thing I was writing on this? Sweet summertime aroma. Yo. Let's just move it slightly to center it up. Back out just a bit. Yo. I'm gonna scramble this too, now that I look at it. Let's, just so, if one of these corpo buttholes, sees this, hello, oh, I gotta have the right layer selected. Let's decrease this size just a bit. If one of these corpo types sees this and they're like, they used our bottle. Let's check the blah blah, the QR code. I wonder where it goes. I'm not gonna try it out. It is raining really hard outside of my window. Yeah, I think that's probably screwed up enough that they won't be able to track something. Just fill in some of the gaps here. Yeah. Yeah. Funny. Funny. And nobody's gonna know except the people who've been in the stream or watch it later. Now this one, let's do a little mischief over here too. Let's just paint it out. I don't think anyone would get upset about it, but it's better not to have anything brand related on it, which is why I changed that brand. Words are words, they can't copyright those. Got that, redid that. Gumi sand. This is actually super poggers. It has been so long since I've done something like this. This is going to be a PNG and it's huge. Yeah. Okay. That was a little extra time. A little extra time is not bad. Not bad at all. I really need something better to put in this time slot because I need... Oh my goodness, why are they racing by? This is a neighborhood. The fastest you're supposed to be going is 20 miles an hour. Like, bro, nobody cares that your car makes noise. It's actually more inconvenient for everyone. We used to have noise ordinances and the police would pull them over if their cars were too loud. But I guess they can't. Can't anymore. Let me double check. Yep, we got Goom Breeze over there. I'm going to delete that. Move the Goom Breeze up. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Here's some of the extra ones. Gumi XD, Gumi Stench. Yeah. That is a good looking bottle. Okay, so let's eliminate that. X out of there. Okay, friends. Okay, friends. I'm going to end it for now. And we're going to pick up on Saturday with hopefully a game. Man, it is so difficult to play a game that people actually want to watch. Even though I'm like, hey, just come and chat. You don't have to watch it. Just come and chat. Chill out. Chill out. But like, I try and do chill chat streams and nobody wants to come to those either. Oof. We'll get there someday. Someday. Okay, let's Schwippy and Schwappy. Yes, I am watching two chats the whole time. Let me get my big art out. The ambience. Okay. Okay. Catch y'all later.